Hey everybody, what's going on out there? This is Z-Dog. Today we're going to talk about the Dracomancy Dragon. Now, a lot of you guys have lots of concerns about the Dracomancy Dragon. Now, this is a very difficult dragon to get a hold of. We're going to go through some things real quick, hopefully under 5 minutes. First of all, this dragon takes 21 hours to breed and to incubate. For the first part of it, stage 1, there is an egg that goes to this, I believe, but I don't see it here. Here is the Dracomancy egg pedestal. Isn't that a really cool looking egg? Yes, it is. All right, so real quick, a floating skull of a dragon filled with rage and violent thoughts, an ancient evil long buried in the hopes of stopping its return. All right, so there is a storyline behind the Dracomancy. Now we're going to go over here. I'm going to take you somewhere. We're going to read this. So, here we have the Dracomancy. So, what 2 dragons do we need? And I'm going to show you a few things. We're going to read a couple things here. So, the first thing you need is the bone dragon. Take a look at the bone dragon skull. Take a look at the Dracomancy. It's basically just a bunch of skeletons, right? The bone dragon is also a skeleton. Here's your bone skeleton dragon pedestal. Isn't that nice? Looks like a giant bone. The next thing that you need is the Scourge Dragon. Check out my video on how to get the Scourge Dragon. Here's your Scourge Dragon pedestal. Now, this is really, really, really simple. All right. When you breed this together, say you get the Dracomancy, you're only going to have a floating head. The entire body comes in pieces. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, and Stage 4. How do we get to these stages? Read what it says here. This dragon can only be summoned by excavating the ominous dig site and a Dracomancy dragon. So there's a step. In order to be able to evolve it, you must first have the Dracomancy Dragon Stage 1, which is a floating head, which you can see is right here. See this right here? It's just a floating head, Stage 1. This gets very expensive. Okay? However, inside of the event that the Dracomancy is available to get, it's a little bit easier to get. The anomalous dig site, however, is a little different. All right, so I just moved it for everybody. I put it close by because this is what's really important. This is a dark thing, so I want you to read this with me. The humming is deafening, and the air feels foul. Something wicked is buried here, and uncovering it could have dire consequences. What have we done? So this is the ominous dig site. Now, it's not that you dig deeper, but theoretically, you are digging deeper as you evolve your Dracomancy by its stages. So, now that we have the ominous dig site as well as the floating head, you are now able to evolve. As more pieces are uncovered, something twisted and unnatural is starting to take shape again, or yet again. The air around is hard to breathe. Waters below are tainted, and flowers wither in its presence. Dig deeper to aid in its return. It is too late to turn back now that you started. So, to confirm to evolve, we're going to try this out, see what it looks like. To confirm, it takes 1,000 during this event, 1,250 for the stage 2. Go ahead and do that. Now we have, what do we have? We have a floating head and a pair of wings, right? Let's see. Stage 3 will cost 1,750. And most likely, stage 4 will probably be somewhere else. Obviously, a little bit higher. I'm going to guess probably about 2,000. But we're going to check it out. So let's check this out. Going to try that. Now we have the floating body, the wings, and the head. 12,000 for your very last. That'll be stage 4. So you need 12,000 candy corns to get stage 4. And that's all the stages that I know of for this. So we're not going to do stage 4 because I don't have 12,000. But according to this, there is only 4 stages, so that is pretty simple. And we still, in this Halloween event, still have about 3 weeks left. And during an event that the Dracomancy is available, you want to make sure that you save up for this. It's going to cost almost 17 to 20,000, whatever points it is for that event. So get in there, guys. Get this. Good luck. Until next time, this is Z-Dog. Like, subscribe, hit that notification.